Alright, this is another update, folks. So I finished all the caps, cutting out the holes for the wires, cutting out the like this so the wires can fit in there. Started connecting the lights, and so yeah, just putting it here temporarily so we can get this is transformer that transforms higher voltage to lower voltage. These are low voltage, basically 12 volts. In other words, it won't kill you. Landscape lighting. And so this is a volt. I decided to pay a little bit more and go premium with this. I heard the construction, the materials are pretty solid, and so far they do seem that way. This just plugs into an outlet, and you got a few options here. You got off, you got dawn and dusk, which I'll be using, and you got timers, in 2 hours turn on, etc., etc. So started connecting them. It's the first time connecting landscape lighting, so I wasn't sure, but as you can see, they are working. They are working. Turn them off, turn them on. Okay. Here's another one. And basically I'll have to do this all down there. And then once I have all of them connected, I'll put the blocks back on with glue. I'll put glue, adhesive here, until the blocks stay. Yeah, and I don't know if in the last video, it's been a while, but I decided to just mount the lights on the tip here. They still look good. Originally I was making a cutout so they would go completely flush and you wouldn't even see the lights, which was fine, but that was gonna require a lot of work, a lot of cutting out. Let's see if I have one here. Nope, not that one. Maybe this one. Yep. So you can see I was doing that for each one. And that was okay. That required you to use the metal bracket and drill in here, but there was a lot of grinding, a lot of cutting in the rock, and then you know, if you wanted to change these out for some reason, if one fails, with the cutout option, which would go in there, you wouldn't be able to just take it out because these would be attached to the plate that they come with. And so it would require you to remove the block, which isn't a big deal, right? But at the end of the day, I decided to go with the less work option, less grinding option, and more future-proof option. So I like it. You just got to be careful with these when you're handling them, because they'll scratch up against the rock, and then the surface will get pretty it'll get scratched. But I can always just paint over that, so not a big deal. But anyway, this is where I'm at. So the next step, I don't know if I'll get to it today, would be to finish this off all the way to the end, all the way that way, and then put the box back on with adhesive. Then the step after that would be to run the shoot, it's been a while since I've worked on this, so I've started forgetting some of the names for this stuff. But you got your plate compactor, right? Run that a couple more times on the top, because that's been loosened up by time and rain, kids running on it. And then put the landscape fabric right up here, create like a little cut here, and then start filling it with soil. Unfortunately, have taken so long that these ice plants have grown down here, so I might have to, maybe not when I put down the landscape fabric, I'll have to deal with it, but actually we'll see. I might not even have to worry about that. So yeah, that's where we're at. All right, until next time.